All right. What I'm drinking here, I'm just drinking some chlorophyll with some lemon water to start my day. I would do one of my teas, but I'm not really feeling it right now. But anyway, I should have put the whole lemon in here. And some ginger. Some ginger powder. I did dehydrate all my ginger that I had, majority of it. I still got these that I'm just gonna, when I want some, I don't know, whatever. What is this? Anyway, so this is more so like a part 2 of what I was discussing with you all about one of the many conversations I was having with my man surrounding AI and how AI is similar along the lines of people that seek information, and there's nothing different than, like, people that seek information. Let me not say that. People that seek information through different interpretations, such as reading cards, reading palms, reading crystal ball, reading crystal, these things. But you're doing it for yourself. You're not going. It's similar if you go out and someone else still gives you the information, because that's no different than typing a situation that you're going through and you need some type of clarity, or you need some type of like a secondhand opinion from the AI. Is no different than going to having a conversation with another human being, in the sense of doing these things, because I'm looking at the topography is different. So the form of getting information is different. So, so I'm breaking it down as to, like, how I'm learning behavior, right? So the topography is going to look different, but the function is access. We want access to the information, to this thing that we need information for. I got one more on my arm. Okay, good job. But the goal is just receiving clarity, receiving information, just completing the thought process sequence, right? But when I was having this conversation with my man, it did take him back. But just breaking it down like that for myself, not really for him. I'm just saying these things out loud because I know this is what I have to expect when I am doing the things within my field. Now, outside of my field, that's a whole different story. But what I do within my field is within the context of my field and my field only, and then also passing the board exam. But when I'm breaking it down like this, I'm seeing that, the person that is, doing this thing, that's the behavior. Now, interpreting AI as its own behavior, that's a different story. But that's a completely different story. That's a completely different topic, actually. But in reference to humans wanting access to figure out whether they should get a job for X, Y, and Z, and put in these information, put these variables into the AI systems, and then have the AI system spit out to you the logical thing that we should be thinking about initially, rather than putting more information into this system. Now, the systems, I spoke on, like, systems, how these systems, they pretty much, not just AI as a system, but just things as a system as itself, it breaks things down in order for whatever being that is living in that environment to function. And that is what AI is doing for people. Now, I'm not saying that is a bad thing, and I don't think Mommy, do you have this dollhouse? Not right now. It's not a bad thing. It's only a bad thing when I see that, you know, these entities are taking resources from us and that we need, such as our fresh water, our the electric bill, just stuff like that. But outside of that, if those things weren't at play, then yes, it wouldn't be so much of a bad thing because it's helping people become better at critical thinking, right? And then I'm pretty sure that the AI as its own system is getting all this information that we're putting in. The AI is only smart because of the information that we're putting in. But some people aren't just that equipped to self, criticize their own process and to reflect on their own environment to get themselves out of, which is why a lot of people are struggling mentally on getting themselves out of certain situations. And it's to be expected because if they were, then everybody would be successful. But being successful is very subjective because it's just determined based upon people's own experiences and what they define as success for themselves versus success as a whole, right? So I was just looking at when I said that statement, AI is similar to people getting their cards read. It's pretty much you're tapping into a different energy source to receive some type of information. Now, whether you're tapping into your own energy source when you are reading your own cards, or you're allowing somebody else to tap into your energy source when you're getting these things read for you, you're also allowing AI to tap into your energy source, but you're also tapping into AI's energy source when you're going back. Can you put that on the plate, please? When you're going back and forth, you can have it. No, put your coat on and go get your hat. When you're tapping into just it's energetically, these things are being crossed over. Find your coat from yesterday. So it's problematic in a whole different conversation. It's problematic when people aren't actually wanting to do the critical thinking process. But then it is kind of over on the other side, increasing awareness in a way when people are asking the right questions. They just don't know how to get the solution, which is the access to the information that they need to make their lives better. That's all I was trying to say. Now, whether people don't like reading cards or people they're in the religious base, right? It's gonna go over their heads, and I don't give a damn. But I'm just looking at for those people that do use AI and they're religious, then to me, it's no different. Is all I'm saying than you getting your cards read, or you looking into a crystal ball and looking into the future, because you can't predict an outcome. Now, the prediction may have either a low or high possibility of whatever, but spiritually, it's all there. Scientific, I'm on both sides, behavioral analytic and on the spiritual side. My spiritual side, it ain't going nowhere. Yes. You want more what? Okay, go put your coat on. So that's pretty much all I have to say for now. I'm going to drink the rest of this and we're going to skedaddle into this rain. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah.